It wasn't until he saw the ring on her finger that the man finally realized the fiancée he had chased for 7 years was now his uncle's wife. They even had a child together. He completely broke down. 7 years ago, on their wedding day, he had run away with another woman and fled abroad. Left behind, she had married his uncle and given him a son. Now, after 7 years of silence, the runaway husband returned, bringing along a pregnant woman. He threw divorce papers in her face, telling her that once they separated, he might still be generous enough to let her serve as his maid. Then he stepped into her home as if he owned it, but the woman calmly told him she was already married, insisting everyone in the city knew she still loved him. He demanded she sign the papers. She ripped them to shreds. She reminded him they had never even registered their marriage, just held a wedding ceremony. Furious, the man ordered her to get out of the house. The butler stepped forward, reminding him that she was now his uncle's wife, and if the uncle found out he was harassing her and her child, he would never forgive him. But the scheming mistress spoke up. "Didn't your uncle promise to hand the inheritance to you?" The man remembered his uncle's words about giving him the company. His confidence swelled. He declared that everything in the family already belonged to him, and ordered the woman to leave immediately. The butler warned him that if he kept acting this way, his uncle would punish him. The man slapped the butler across the face. He scoffed, saying his uncle could never truly marry her. After all, she had chased him for 8 years. How could she possibly end up with his uncle? The woman reminded him that her marriage to the uncle had already been reported worldwide. "Don't you watch the news?" she asked coldly. The man froze for a moment, but quickly dismissed it as a lie, concocted by her and the butler. So he grabbed a nearby servant, demanding to know the truth. The servant hesitated. If the nephew had really returned to claim the family, choosing the wrong side could be fatal. Finally, he admitted the uncle had once said the man was his heir. That was all the man needed to hear. He grew arrogant, while the mistress mocked the woman, ordering her to become their maid. The man struck the woman across the face, snarling that she dared to pretend to be lady of the house by using his uncle's name. As he raised his hand again, the butler blocked him, begging him to calm down, but the man kicked him to the ground. Seeing his arrogance, the butler quickly tried to call the uncle, but the mistress snatched the phone and cut the line. The uncle immediately sensed something was wrong. He dialed the woman's number, but no one answered. Fear gripped him. He jumped in his car and sped toward home. The man grabbed the woman by the hair, mocking her. At that moment, her young son bit his hand, forcing him to let go. But instead of shame, the man accused her of cheating and claimed the boy wasn't his uncle's. The butler stepped in. "The child is truly your uncle's son." The man laughed coldly. "I am the chosen heir. No matter what I do, my uncle will clean up the mess for me." But what he didn't know was that the boy was the uncle's beloved child, and both mother and son were the uncle's entire world. Fueled by the mistress's whispers, the man spiraled into madness. Then the woman realized her son's heart condition had flared up. She rushed to get his medicine, but a servant knocked it from her hands. As she bent to pick it up, the man stomped his foot down, crushing it beneath his heel.